Hello everybody, this is Jennifer. Thanks for popping by my channel. Today I have the second half of the Craft Stash haul. First was half price magazines. Next is half price die sets because these were on special from at the same time Simply Made Crafts, and they had half price on I think like all of them, and I was just picked ones I thought would be great going into the holidays. So this bag is the first one I will show you, and it came as part of a set with the landscape gift bag die set. I don't know if you can quite see that, and their little advent calendar maker kit, and together they were $19.75 US. I'm like, I thought that was ridiculous. So let me just tell you this, and I made this out of like cardstock, you know, heavy 300 GSM, and then just put a cute little pattern on it, some ribbon handles, or it does have the dies for the handle if you want to do it that way. Let me just see, but it's huge. Okay, so it's 8 3/4. You guys, that is a huge bag for us, to me. I think like of heavy duty stuff. I liked it, and it is just under 6.5 tall. Okay, and one more, which would be 2 1/4 on the width or depth there. So I just thought that was adorable. On here, if you look, I like how these all come out too. So let me just show you. You have this huge die. So you will need a large scale, you know, Big Shot Plus or whatever. I use this, just fits through my regular Gemini. You've got, what I used was for, well, actually I cut it because I thought, oh, how hard is that to cut, you know, for a frame, a mat. Then you have another one, so you can layer that pretty little paper in there. You still have so much more with this. You have, so you can make the flaps on here if you would so choose. You want to make it like a gift bag purse kind of thing, you could do that, clutch. So that was cute. We have corners that you could make for on there. There is so much stuff in here, you guys. I don't even know what all of it is, I'll be honest. Here we have what is, I guess, like a label to put on it, on your bag. We've got a couple different tags you can make. I have no idea what that is, to be honest. I don't even know what some of these are. I know they have in here, like this is like a tag, but it could make it like a little pocket tag. There's 2 of them, so you have the nesting, again, labels, which is great. You've got where you, here, where's the buckle? Oh, here. You have a buckle, so you can actually make a buckle, which I think is this here, goes through to make a buckle, like a strap, like, so you can make this into like a suitcase with the buckles going across, that kind of thing, you know. And I thought that was really clever. So I've seen some of the demos before as a suitcase. And I don't even know. Is this a handle? I honestly, I'd have to look closer at it again. But there's a lot in there. And that was just half of what I got for the 1975. You know what? Let's just put this out of the way. Oh, and there's even like, look, even the little grommets. I will say, okay, on here, I hot glued the ribbons down because that's a pretty sizable hole. I mean, that's a really sizable hole. So the next time I might use a smaller punch so I can just knot the ribbon, you know, but the hot glue works just as well too. And then just stuff with tissue paper, and there we go. One and done, starting for the holidays. The other part that came with this is the advent calendar. This, I did not make the whole thing. Let me just show you. It has a lot of cute parts. Here is the little sample. Okay, so it does punches out in rows of 4. Let me try and gather all the pieces here for it. Punches out in rows of 4, and these can flip open, or you can take out, you know, cut off the edge. So once you open it up, okay, you have your little box tilts out, and your little goodie would come out of there. And here you can see the back part, okay, on there. So you will be able to see that. And there's even like a matte layer. I just used whatever I had around here, but it's 1.5 inch cube in there. Isn't that, I mean, I just thought that is the cutest thing. So you have the little box part that comes with it, the flippy out part that comes with it. You've got, this is how you cut, and only 3 sides cut, so that allows you to have your doors. So like in here, you could put 12, and the original way they had designed it, there was a large gift bag, and it allowed you to do like 12 on one side, 12 on the other, and it made a gift bag. And you could still easily do that in a box and a bag. It's just not the set that, I guess, you know, because this is an older set. Okay, so with these, and I have to say, these little boxes that you put together and everything come together really quickly. So I think this would be a pretty quick item to make. And let me show you, here we have, okay, so you have, for on the front of the box, you have mats and layers for in the little box, in the little cubes. And look at all these extra little, like, I think, pieces that you have to decorate your, there's a couple others, hang on. You have numbers, although they are solid, but you know, so you have to, a solid die, cut them out together. There is, we have a tree, we've got the bauble, all our numbers, and there's even a teeny tiny little star right in there. So again, both of these, that is a lot of metal and fantastic projects for only just under $20 for both the gift bag and the advent calendar. Okay, so let's put that out of the way. The next item is, again, this is a huge box. Like, can you see how tall? I'm showing you how big this is. It takes the whole screen. So it just pops out, okay, 6-sided. This is one, if you look, let me just show you real quick the set that these came with. And this is called, let's see, the Hexagon Balcony and Gift Die Set with Additions Bundle. This is the additions. So, this is this jumbo tall one, and I don't think I realized just how big it is. There's so much to this, you guys. So much, people. Let me just give you an idea on this. So you have your panels, and you can see they are just over 6 3/4, like 6 7/8 inches, and each one is 2 3/4. So it makes a really sizable box when you do it this way. And there's a couple ways you can do it. So it's 5.5 by 5.5, okay, cubed all the way around there. And what did I say it was? Basically, it's 7 inches when it's all formed in together. So you have this great setup there. You've got different, you know what, it's easier to just show you on here. So you have the different inset panels. So you can have the mats and the layers, which is obviously what I did here. I just, you know, picked some pretty colors, holiday colors, that kind of thing. Then you can make, you put 6 of these together, and it makes a small open thing. This is one that you don't have to glue it together as a box. That's how I wanted it, where it can be the tiered trays. But I just find they're so flimsy, so I'd have to put something really light in them. Then it comes with a couple of the little, somewhere I have them here, but little greenery here, and the design on the lid, which again, you can see. I actually use that one. Okay, and this is so putting together like the, on here on your lids, bases, things like that. So that's what that is for. So I'm just going to keep that, leave it showing that way because it's just easier, I think. And then this one allows you to do the small and medium. And these already have the parts with it. You just cut out the top from here. And actually there's that big size, and then there's a mat and layer on here too. So I cut this out, but I don't really get what it is because there's like a fold in the middle. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that out. Little inset panels. Again, it's just adorable, the whole thing. So you can be, and you know what? Hang on. Let me see. It says it in centimeters, so that might mean something to you guys. But for me, I don't know what that means. So these are, to give you an idea, 4.5 on the medium size, 4.5 tall, okay? And here is 3 1/4. So you have that, and then obviously side to side, these are going to be 4.5. Okay, opposed to, what did I say? This is 5.5. So slightly smaller, but those are really sizable boxes. Plus, you can see again, all like look at how much metal is all in here. So this was the most expensive one, and again, these were half price. So this one came out to $30. But I really wanted, if you saw any of the samples, they're just gorgeous on this. They're just gorgeous boxes, and you can make so many different varieties of them, and I like that. I like something that gives me different availability, different things I can use them for. Okay, so let's move the pretty box out of the way, and we pretty bag out of the way. Next one, and I am surprised how easy this was and how much I like this. Okay, Simply Made the large album set, and I don't know, it's a set of 11. Some of them have different other, I don't know how they put it, how they phrase it, I guess I should say. So in here, let me just show you again. I just did this white cardstock, okay? It's huge for an easy made album. Okay, this is 9 inches. 9 inches versus, let's see, 6 3/8, and the width on here is 1 3/4. Okay, so it is huge. And these all are pocket. I didn't fill them obviously yet. So you can slide them out there. Now, of course, you could have left this side open. And it has the spine parts that go with it too. I'll show you real quick. And it has the layering. So that would be like, so you can do your layering pieces. And so it just keeps going, right? It's got, I should have folded this. I didn't even do this. This will be a pocket for inside there, right? And you have, well, that color won't work. So you then have mats and layers that can go onto your pocket if you wanted to make them all pocket pages. Now, normally I would not score with my fingers here, people. I just wanted to give you the idea. So if you're looking at your pages going forward, you certainly, you know, you see it that way. And again, that probably wouldn't be the pattern I'd pick either. And I think it's 5.5 by, you know, like 9 inches for your inside tags that you can then pull up. And in there, just to get it, it's, again, so easy. There's actually, where's the spines, if I can find them? You have additional little pieces because, of course, all of these seem to come. Spine decorations. We've got, okay, so here, these are the 2 pieces that allow you to do the spines. But if you want to do, instead of this, you want to go that way, horizontal versus vertical, or vertical versus, like, this is vertical, you want to do a landscape one, you would then, on these, you cut it out and you cut right here. You can see these edges. So now your spine is for a landscape instead of portrait. And I just really appreciate that fact because, I mean, how much easier does that make it? And you also, I mean, that just to me makes it so much easier to be able to put it together. Let me just kind of, I know these are dropping all over the place, but that I thought, again, was a great deal. What did I say that was? That one was $22.49. And I love that. It's huge and it was easy. And I plan on making a bunch of these, as I've said, with some of my papers that I've been going a bit crazy for. And this was easy. And it's kind of reminds me of the big one that just came out from Tonic. And that was, I mean, has extra other things, you know, but this 22 versus normally like $60 or something like that. I don't know. But I liked it, and it's simple and it's easy, and how terrific is that? Now, my favorite one of everything I got is this so stinking cute little purse. It is called the, where is it here? Hexagon clutch bag, okay? And it was $14.99, and it's sizable. It is, let's see, at the widest, it's 5 6/8. No, that's not right. That would be 3/4. Why can I never do the measurements on these? So almost 5 3/4. So yeah, I guess I am saying that. And it is just over 4 1/8 big. tall. And you could see I still need to do the little Velcro dot there, but I only have black, and I kind of think I want white. The little flowers will come into here too. And I haven't put it on yet, but it comes with the mats and layers you can see for on here, up to like 3 of them for on, there you go, for on the front there. Same thing, mats and layers for here. It has the piece that you can cut through. You can either do it through the box, or I did it a separate piece, although I don't like that. I can kind of see it just a little bit there. And your little handle, and obviously there is some, I don't know if you can see these little grommets and little, to make it look like a little buckle on here. So, and I just haven't put them on, but they're in here somewhere, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So again, this is something you'd probably need your large die cutting machines, platforms, that kind of thing with, because it is sizable, but it's 2 through, easy folds, and I love it. My girlfriend just saw it. She's like, oh, who was that for? Is that going to be for me for Christmas? And I'm like, it just might be. So, but that was my favorite one of them. And again, it was super easy, super cute. And these were all my little goodies of half-price dies and things that I am working on creating for going into the holidays. Sorry I didn't get this out, but with my son in town, you know, he takes the priority, and he's gone Saturday, so I'll probably have a ton of videos next week. But thanks so much for watching. I have several more coming up. I'd love to know if you guys have done any of these or made any of these, have any tips on these. I'd love to hear what you've done with them, and if you like Craft Stash, if you find their deals really good, because I've been liking them more and more, using them more and more. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it, and that's it. Bye for now.